Welcome group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So you guys are gonna have to endure the air conditioning with me because I can't have it off. I'm sweating to death over here. With that being said, I've got your cards shuffled over to the side and we're gonna start with some messages from this person. So the title of this reading is, will they make a solid offer and when? Okay, so we're gonna find out, will this person who is on your mind, whoever they are, your love interest, will they make a solid offer and when? So we're gonna get started with messages, so think about your person. Angel, spirits, and guides, for everyone who is tuned in for group 2, what would their person say to them if they had no filter, please? For everyone who is tuned in for group 2, excuse me, what would their person say to them if they had no filter? You guys got two just fell out, just like in group 1. I was gonna only pull 1 and then 2 fell out. Now it's doing it again for you guys. It says, you make me want to be the best because you deserve the best. It's very sweet. Have I told you that you look adorable when you eat? Don't deprive yourself, you're perfect. Well, that's a rare compliment, isn't it? Okay, nice. So set these over here. Like some of you, you must be sensitive about your size, or this person might just think that you are, and this person, they're just wanting to turn over a new leaf or just let you know they're supportive of you. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, I'm forever yours. So those are nice messages, okay? So you make me want to be the best because you deserve the best. I'm forever yours. I told you look adorable when you eat. Don't deprive yourself. You're perfect. So we're off to a great start here. I'm going to set those over to the side and we're going to get your tarot cards out. I do have, like I said, your oracle cards, but I think I'm going to save them and just try to remember to plug them into the reading as I progress. So the first card that came out for you guys, interestingly enough, is the same card that came out for group 1, only for you guys it came out in reverse. The Sun card in reverse. I'm going to turn it upright though. And then we've got the Judgment. So Leo and Scorpio energy could be in somebody's chart, but doesn't have to be. And when I say that, I mean strong in somebody's chart, right? Worth mentioning. With the Three of Cups. But again, it doesn't have to be, okay? So I honestly, I wanted to read this for your person. Like this Sun in reverse is being for your person. And yes, for some of you, your person is down. But I feel like this is for some of you, and I'm sorry to hear that, you guys. Maybe you're in separation from this person or something like that, or you're just having a bad day at the time that you're watching this. There's something of that energy coming through for some, if not all of you, that you are in the Sun in reverse energy, which is feeling gloomy, finding it hard to be optimistic here regarding your person. So maybe you come to the reading hoping to be cheered up. Those messages were kind of cheering, so hopefully that helps out. But it is talking about that, finding it hard. Someone's finding it hard to be optimistic here. And it does feel a little bit like the Four of Cups energy. The Sun in reverse feels a little bit like the Four of Cups energy, where there is joy and happiness around you, but you're not seeing it, even if it's right in front of you. So take that how it resonates. Stop and smell the roses, guys. Make a gratitude list. You'd be amazed at how quickly that shifts your energy to a more positive vibration, so you can attract more of what you want, less of what you don't want. Less of what you don't want. So with that being said, I'm also getting that, for others of you, maybe you're just lacking clarity, like you don't know what's going to happen. You come to the reading to find out, what's going to happen, or to get some clarity on the situation. So some of you are definitely, lacking clarity. And maybe just letting your unconscious mind, your unconscious fears rule, or your unconscious feelings are kind of running the show here, which is not good. Your conscious mind needs to tell your unconscious mind what's up, not the other way around. Okay? So, because if you're manifesting from that moon/unconscious energy, then a lot of times you're manifesting your fears. So we want to get out of this energy for those that resonates with. Positive affirmations, vibrations, 432, listening to those vibrations and things like that. There are ways to raise that vibration. It needs to be done. I get that, maybe it's too because some of you have been waiting a really long time for an offer from this person, or maybe you've just been waiting for a really long time in general. like for love, like maybe not from this person, but yeah, you've been waiting for a love offer. Maybe you've been waiting to get proposed to, waiting to get married, like all the things that an offer can imply. You've been waiting for that. But the Judgment here is saying like this lack of clarity that you have, this is being cleared out. This Judgment card is saying that the outcome is going to become evident. Like you're going to get clarity. This could already be happening for some, or be happening in the near future. There's a day of reckoning here. Okay. I do feel like this is to do with your person as well. Like your person's going to have to look back on, or maybe they are presently looking back on what they've done and just come into an honest evaluation of themselves. Like maybe you guys are both doing this, but I really feel like it is for your person too, that, you know, reflecting, reckoning, thinking about things that you've done in the past, both good and bad. You know, this leads to awakening that signals a new way of life that gets you out of the Sun in reverse energy into this happy Three of Cups energy. So definitely, you know, it's just like, you know, the Judgment in the Bible, right? And the tarot cards are based off that, and so it's just fact historically. And so with that, it's like talking about the efforts that you put in or the efforts that you don't put into something, you know, it will show results, right? So, and whether you want these results or not. So I'm hearing changes, turn and face the strange changes. David Bowie. So it's basically changes happening here. And it's based on, you know, like what you have, you know, thought, felt, and believed, whether consciously or unconsciously. And again, I'm afraid that in this connection, someone, and leaning towards the viewer as well, you know, you're not off the hook either for some of you. You guys know I keep it real on my channel. It's always going to be like that. That there are some changes that you need to make to your belief system here, because you're manifesting what you don't want. But for those of you who are here because you want that ex to return, or an old flame or an old lover to return, the Judgment is leaning towards saying that they will. Okay, I don't know about offers. We'll get into it as we progress, but I am seeing that for some of you. If you're wanting someone to return, this is leaning towards yes, they will return, but that will be more true, more so for those that really believe that this person is the one, right? If you really already have an intuitive kind of feeling or understanding that you guys have a very strong connection, and you already like feel like this person is the one, right? You already kind of know that this person is the one, then this is validation for you. I shouldn't be telling you anything that you don't already know, okay? For an odd few, it might, because the Judgment can be kind of like, I forget the word, but yeah, like an awakening, right? It could be like somebody shining a flashlight in your face, and it can be a little blinding for a second, take you aback. But I feel like for others of you, you already know that this person's the one, and in that case, you know, if it's an ex or an old flame, this could be saying that they are coming back, okay? Otherwise, some of you might be holding on to someone that is actually holding you back, right? Maybe that's why you're depressed. It's like you are blocking your own vision because you don't want to see the truth that this person's holding you back, and you need to let them go and move on. Now, I'm somebody that believes you can have anything that you want, because in every you know, person's experience, there are multiple parallel realities where your desired result already exists. It's not something that you're forcing. It's not bad juju. It's none of that nonsense. It just simply is. But you have to align with it. And that being said, though, some of you you know, you're not willing to align with a higher version of them, and in that case, or you don't know how, or, you know, not interested in learning, yada yada yada. Bottom line, I'm seeing that somebody here is dealing with somebody that's holding them back. Others of you, this person is, if you, like, again, feel this person's the one, this could be your validation that, yeah, Spirit agrees with you, they're the one, and they're coming back. At least they're going to come back anyway, and maybe you can decide at that point if they really are the one or not. But overall, this card is saying that decisions that you make now are going to be more important or have more impact than usual. Like, so at the time that you're watching this, if this is resonating with you, you just want to watch your P's and Q's and just be cognizant, be aware, don't be unconscious, start facing things, facing your fears, but don't dwell there. I would put your energy more into thinking about what you want, how you can get it, not worrying too much about the hows, but just like whatever you need to be thinking about, think about it like bravely, right? Like the sun represents Leo energy. Leo is Leo the lion, Braveheart. You need to face things bravely because the stakes are kind of high right now. Things need to be dealt with accordingly because, you know, you can't just ignore it or neglect it, or if you can, but then you're not going to get, you're going to attract by default. And when you do that, there's a good chance you're going to attract something you don't want. You're going to land with something you don't want. So just remember that not making a decision is making a decision too, basically, okay? So what is this saying? You guys are a little bit more complicated than the first one, but that's okay. I love you guys anyways. 3 of Cups. We're seeing in the future, like, I don't know why I said future because I didn't have placements this time, but maybe it is the future. A happy gathering or a celebration where people are feeling blessed to be among good friends and loved ones. It's a very social time that we're seeing here with this 3 of Cups. You know, as you can see, they're dancing and they've got their cups up in the air. They're investing in the people around them. You know, this could even be your engagement party. For a very odd few that are here, because to you, a solid offer means engagement. A solid offer means that engagement ring or proposal of marriage. I'm not saying for everybody, but for some of you, and maybe happening around Halloween with that, I'm just drawn to this jack-o'-lantern as well. There's an engagement party in your future. I hope so, if that's what you want. With this being said, though, yeah, I just got that. Get it in when I first pulled the cards, didn't realize that this could be your engagement party with that 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups has a lot of different meanings. So, but if you are presently in a relationship with this person, you know, and that relationship is having problems, or if you're in separation from them, this card just says to ride the wave. Things will improve soon. Like, we're seeing an improvement here. We're going from the reverse sun, which is kind of like a depressed or sad energy. We're going to the awakening process. We're having an awakening process in the connection with the Judgment, and then we're having this fun, happy times and being amongst loved ones, kicking up your feet and being happy at the end, which tells me that whatever decision that you make, if you choose to let this connection, you know, die out, or if you choose to, like, take this person back, for those that the person will be coming back, or whatever you need to, whatever decision that they need to make, like if they choose you over someone else, or just like to progress a connection, if they choose to make you an offer, whatever the outcome is, it's going to be something that you're going to be happy with. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. Just ride the wave. Things will improve soon. Because this is a card of, you know, just having fun, letting your hair down, you know, being with your special person and other loved ones. It's a very positive card. So what am I leaning towards? I am leaning towards that I really feel like it's a split, to be honest. I feel like it's a split. Like, if will this person make you a solid offer soon? I did pull a timing card, so we'll see about that, but I feel like it's a split. I feel like it depends on this Judgment energy. It depends on if people can pull themselves out of their sadness enough to see things clearly and bravely face the things they need to see and make decisions about that in terms of what they're allowing in their life and what they're going after and creating in their life, and then actually taking the steps to go towards that. I feel like that is what's a split. But let's look into your oracle cards. Yeah, because we got the new love card. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So you could be meeting somebody new when you're out with your friends. This could be an indication that no, this person isn't going to make an offer, or even if they do, you're going to choose somebody else that you meet when you're out with your friends, because 3 of Cups can't talk about meeting somebody, a romantic partner, when you're out and about having a good time. Also, this could mean that, you know, this is a new phase in the connection, and an existing connection, where this Judgment card is like, it's a resurrection, and it's also a resurrection that happens as a result of people, like, you know, facing their own mortality. That's a pretty strong, metaphorically speaking, that's a pretty strong sort of influence, right? That's a pretty strong argument to change your ways, or for your person to change their ways. So having to, like, face reality is a wake-up call, and in that wake-up call can result in this person appearing in your life. See how he's on his knees, this guy, and he's offering her a rose. I just noticed that he kind of fades into the card. It's almost like easy to miss. So it could be that this person has their wake-up call, and then they offer you, you know, a rose or a gift or flowers or a date or the proposal that you're looking for, the offer that you're looking for, that solid offer. And then from that point on, it will be like a new relationship, right? Because things tend to change after that Judgment energy, or after the proposal is done, made. You know, things aren't the same after that usually, right? They progress. So it could be a new love or a new phase, depending on who is watching, what you're resonating with. But it's in terms of, like, timing, what did I get for timing? I can find it here. Okay, here he is. All right, so this is what we got for you guys. In terms of timing, so for those that this person is going to make you a solid offer, they've seen the writing on the wall, they know you're the one for them, and they want to reconcile, or they just want to celebrate your guys' like engagement or whatever this offer is entailing. We've got, I'm getting yes in the near future. Okay. So in the near future, but then, you know, I wanted to pull 2 cards for you because I pulled 2 for the first group, and we got a no. So a little contradiction going on there. A lot of people must have picked group 2. That's typically the case, and when that happens, then I'm reading for a lot of different people, and the more people you read for, the more energy is involved, the more scenarios. So then I had to pull a third one just to clear it up. We got trust. Okay, so then I pulled a tarot card to help give us further clarity on timing. We got the Page of Cups. So what are we seeing here? I feel like I said, it's split 50-50. Half of you are getting offers that this resonates with. Half of you are getting offers, half of you are not. And for those that are getting an offer, this we've got in the near future. So yes, in the near future for some of you. If it's a no, even if you're the one, like you fall into the group that isn't, you can change it around, but you have to trust. Okay? Some of you have trust issues. Like it's that negative energy that we saw with that sun in reverse. I feel like some of you need to, I'm hearing get sober. Some of you need to get sober. Maybe you've been overindulging to sort of like, what's the word? Like comfort yourself during a hard time. And I'm sorry you guys are having a hard time for those that resonates with. And if that's not what's happening with you, then okay, it's not your message, okay? But those that are, I'm talking to you, like you need to have a little faith, pray on it, meditate on it, do what you can to let that light shine in. Your higher self is with you. You need to just like, you have everything that you need to create what you want within yourself, and like there's no reason to, I mean, you don't have to trust this person if you don't feel called to, right? But you can trust in your higher power, your higher self, and in yourself is basically what it is, and trust in your own ability to manifest. So and that's what I'm getting with that. So it's a no if you can't learn to trust in your own like manifestation abilities. Like if you can't learn to let go of some of these hard feelings, if you can't heal from the sadness that you're experiencing, if you can't face some of the things I talked about in the beginning of the reading, like your own shadow side or your own fears about the connection, if you can't like start refocusing, redirecting your negative thinking to positive thinking, and start, instead of focusing on the past or on what you're lacking, start appreciating the good things that are in your life now, as well as experiencing, you know, the future that you want with this person now as if it's already happening, right? Because we attract what we are, not necessarily what we desire. So you have to start emanating that vibration and doing whatever is necessary, and maybe just even trusting that this is something that you can have and that you do deserve, right? So something to do with trust issues need to be healed. Bottom line, however you want to take that, whatever you want to do to address that, if you want to address it at all, again with that judgment energy, it's up to you. But it's something to do with trust issues that need to be addressed and healed within you, and within the connection probably is you know, depends. But with that Page of Cups, for those that the answer is yes, we're seeing that it's going to happen in the near future with this Page of Cups energy. That leads me to think that it's probably going to be like you know, in Cancer season, because the near future, Cancer season is not too far off. It is presently May. Cancer season starts in late June, and it runs through late July. So midsummer, you're getting an offer from this person. And we're going to look into these cards as well. We've got lasting love. This is your true love. This is why I'm pretty sure that, again, like for those of you that know, you know that this person is the one for you. Like if you're like grasping at straws and like you feel like really like disconnected from this person, and like you don't feel a strong conviction that this person's the one, then you probably fall into the category of, you know that you're not going to receive a solid offer. Those of you who lean more towards the opposite of that, knowing this person's the one, already having a strong sense about it, you absolutely are going to reconcile with this person, or say reconcile because we've got the Rekindle card that came out as well, okay? An old flame returns. So this is what I was talking about before with that Judgment card. It looks like there is an old flame returning. Some of you are watching for somebody that you want back in your life, which is kind of like very optimistic of you anyway, right? Because you're not even with this person right now, but you're asking if they're going to give you a solid offer. And I understand. Tarot readings are meant to be in entertainment and fun and stuff, so why not? Why not see what we say about it? And what we're saying about it is it's more than likely that this person will come back and make you a solid offer. At the very least, coming back. And I feel like it will be a solid offer for those that are, you know, resonating with that, and the ones that this is meant for. Then yeah, definitely a solid offer and lasting love, like something that's going to last. Okay. And then for the other unfortunate ones that I mean, I don't want to call you unfortunate. I only say that because your sun in reverse for those that resonates with that. And I think you know you're going to go in another direction, but we've got the new love card here. We've got 3 of Cups here, so more than likely you're going to meet someone new anyway, and you're going to have fun doing it. But if you do resonate with trust issues and a lack of trust, I mean, at the very least you need to trust in your own power, in your own self. So please do that, okay? Because you can attract the same experience through different people if you don't fix your own vibration, all right? It's just practical. It just makes sense to do it, okay? So, and you know, that message goes for anybody watching, regardless of what category that you fall into. So I'm going to get you guys your outcome card. So that's going to be the big message from Spirit about the entire reading, and just see if we can tie it up that way, tie up the reading that way. And if this reading is resonating, please hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. It is free to subscribe. And if you don't want to miss my next reading, please hit the bell so you don't miss it. And if the reading is not resonating or whatnot, feel free to watch a different reading, pick a different group, or check out the playlists linked down below. But I do hope that it is resonating with you guys, that you're finding it useful or helpful in some way, if not just entertaining. And if you want this person, then I hope that you know, you fall into the category of people who will be getting a solid offer from this person in July. That being said, Spirit, what is the outcome or big message from Spirit that you want to give group 2, please? Aw, sad squirrel. See? I knew it. And then at the back of the deck, we've got the Empress. Spirit's like, stop being sad, squirrel, guys. Those are resonating with, you know, you're being sad, squirrel. You're meant to be the Empress and embrace your Empress power, right? You're an abundant person. You're a beautiful person. You have it going on. You know, there's no reason to be in that energy. And for others of you, I'm getting that this person, they see you in your power as well. They're sad over you. Like, they see you in this Empress energy, and they're wanting to be a part of your life, and they don't like the fact. Like, they feel like they're going to have to beat them off with a stick. Like, you're just so beautiful. You're just so talented. You're just so abundant. You got it going on. Like, this person, it's like he wants to fight somebody. Your person wants to fight somebody over you because, well, because you're so beautiful, and yeah, they don't want anybody else to have you. They want you all to themselves. So this is what I'm getting for you guys, group 2. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that was helpful. Again, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to move on to group 3. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So we've got your cards to the left here, and I'm going to pull some messages to get started. The title of this reading again is, will they make a move, or will they make a solid offer towards you, and when? Okay. So solid offer can mean anything that you consider a solid offer, basically. When I think of a solid offer, I think of like a proposal or an offer to take it to the next level, to become exclusive, or move in together, or something along those lines. But an offer could be, like, if it's a newer connection, for some of you, maybe just an offer to go on a date or something like that. So see how it resonates. And remember, the energies can be flip-flopped or vice versa in a general reading. But I'll let you know what I think, like what each card is for regarding the reading as well. So with that being said, group 3, I'm going to pull some messages from your person, angel, spirits, and guides for everyone who chose group 3. What would their person of interest say to them if they had no fear and no filter? What would group 3's person of interest say? Will they make group 3 an offer, and when? What would they say to group 3 if they had no fear and no filter? You have such a good heart. You are way too good for me. Okay. And since the previous two groups got 2 cards from this deck, even though that was unintentional, Spirit wanted to give them 2 cards, they're only wanting to give you 1. I wonder if we should stick with that. Yeah, they're saying stick with that. We'll pull 2 from this deck maybe then. So for everyone who chose group 3, what would their person say to them if they had no filter, please? You send me mixed signals. Another one from this deck. Nope, that's it. I don't know why I got you guys. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that doesn't like to talk that much. Is it a man or a woman of few words or something? Because I'm being guided to only give you 2 messages, so don't shoot the messenger. Sorry. When the other groups got 3, but it's you have such a good heart. You're way too good for me, and you give me mixed signals. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. Well, maybe it'll come out in the reading. So I've got your Oracle cards, but I want to start with them. I want to start instead with the Cosmic Cycles Tarot. And so let's do that. I don't know, do some of your people have like addiction issues or something? They overindulge in something, that, negatively impacts the relationship and or their life in general? For not few, I'm really getting that. It doesn't have to be the case, but I feel like this person does have like either some sort of like attachment issues, maybe depression, something along those lines, something like that. It doesn't have to be, okay? Because this is what I'm kind of feeling like. Like I'm asking Spirit, why do they feel like group 3 is too good for them? Not that you guys aren't. All of my viewers are awesome because you watch my channels. You must be. You're in alignment with me, and I'm awesome. But Spirit is really saying that it has to do with them, basically. Okay, unless you know for a fact you did something that makes them feel this way, or they did something to make them feel this way, even then I feel like this has to do with them. I don't think you mind though. Obviously you're watching the reading, but some of you are just flat out in love with this person still, or in love with this person. So let's look at the cards. So the first card that come out for you guys when we ask the question, will they make a solid offer, and when, is the Ten of Cups. So it could be somebody that you lived with already, had a very serious relationship with, are married to, but I am getting like I need to get back on the same page, to say the very least, okay? So we've got that, and then we've got the Temperance card. And I've been saying the signs for the majors. So this is Sagittarius energy. Somebody could have it strong in their chart, but don't have to. This is water energy there. And then we've got the 8 of Pentacles that wanted to come out in reverse. I'll show it to you upright. Guy at the gym working out, but he's in reverse, so he must be skipping his workout days. He's not taking good care of himself or his health, maybe. Just general not putting in the work in the connection, perhaps. So let me look at your other cards. Yeah, we got from the Romance Angels, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I just wanted to show you that Oracle card up front where I didn't do it for the previous groups, because it feels like it resonates. Like maybe you're trying to release this person. Maybe you just feel like there's something like they're not putting in the connection, like putting the effort into the connection that they should be with that 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Or maybe you or your person has somebody that you need to release. Let's just see. So with that 10 of Cups, though, we can't deny that the 10 of Cups is an extremely positive card to come out, like, first off, right? It's a very, very positive card. And we've got the Temperance card. It's also pretty positive. Very positive, actually. I'm getting to know some of the cards still, like, at a deeper level. I don't feel like I'll ever be done. Been doing tarot for several years now, and it's still learning, but every like old school tarotist will tell you that's what it takes. Like you'll be doing it for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and still be like getting to know or seeing different facets. Like each card has a personality, and you're really getting to know them. And I feel like I'm being a blabbermouth right now, but I also feel like I'm being guided to talk about this for some reason. So maybe this has to do with the connection. That it takes a while to get to know something, and just because you think you know something or someone, you still continue to get to know them over time. Some of you might have known this person from high school or college. I'm getting like a few, or one of you out there at least went to prom with this person. Could be a high school sweetheart. It doesn't have to be. It could be they remind you of that. But I'm going to stop blabbing and just get into, let me focus, right? Let me focus. Get a sip real quick. I've been talking a lot. Excuse me. So yeah, like I was saying with that 10 of Cups, this is a card of emotional fulfillment and contentment, okay? And I say it like that because talk about mixed signals. That's what we're getting. We've got the 10 of Cups here, which is a super positive card, and we've got release your ex, and this girl looks like, she just is exhausted and got her, she looks upset. So And this person is saying that, you know, you're better, you know, you're better than them. So it's like, did they do something to you that is making you this way? Like, what's going on? But maybe this is past energy. But either way, this is a card of emotional fulfillment and contentment. And it really is a card like solidarity and unity, coming into union as well. And I'm hearing, and all was right with the world, which is a quote from, that's a quote from A Christmas Story. Okay, yeah. So this is, oh, that's actually pretty good. A Christmas Story, okay, when Ralphie says that, because he finally got his Red Ryder BB gun, and he's hugging it in bed, and he's got this big smile on his face, and he's like, all is right with the world. This is the energy of this card. So thanks, Spirit. That's a pretty good example of the Ten of Cups moment for sure. So it's basically happy family, happy life here. This is a non-traditional version because it's cosmic cycles. In the traditional card, it does show like a man and a woman and little kids playing a rainbow. It's a very happy scene. This is also a happy scene. It's just like more focused on the romance between two individuals, but it looks like they could be, you know, at their wedding or something like that. There's family around and they're embracing. So this is an all is right with the world sort of moment. This is how this person feels. And you probably feel this way too, because like I said, I feel like you guys are in love with this person. If not, just, you know, take what applies and let the rest fly. But this is what I'm getting with this Ten of Cups. It's hard to not talk about love when the Ten of Cups is here. That's for sure. So it's no exaggeration to say that this card means like fairy tales, happy endings, marriage and children. These are real possibilities if you don't already have some sort of semblance of that with this person. Or maybe, you know, had it in the past or something. Definitely getting, this person is thinking about you in these terms. You know, but with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse over here, it's almost like, wow, I'm not sure if this is you or your person or a combination, but what I'm getting is, it's like, does the happy family, like the happy traditional family life, end up leaving somebody feeling less, you know, less content than they thought it would? So like if you're in a happy family situation, or your person is, and it's, you know, not together, or maybe even if you guys are together, like, again, is it this realization that this traditional happy family scenario that we see with the Ten of Cups is the realization that didn't make somebody feel as content and as happy and satisfied as they thought it would? It's coming through for some reason. So if this isn't how it's been, this could be something that happens in the future. Okay, so just be aware of that. Being forewarned is forearmed. Just letting you know, this is what I'm getting. It's just a thought. I hope that's not the case. You know, maybe affirm that it does leave you both feeling very content. Like you guys achieve this Ten of Cups. It does leave you both feeling very content instead of that, you know. And it could also, I'm also getting that this person could want to give you this fairy tale, but they're afraid that they're not ready to do it, that they're not good enough, or they don't have the finances for it. Okay. So with the Temperance card, so Temperance is about harmony. It's about balance. As you can see, she's doing yoga. She's got a very serene look on her face. She's being healthy, taking care of herself. Some of you just take better care of yourself than your person does. But either way, this is, you know, that balance is achieved by taking the middle path, you know, and being patient and cooperative with each other. You know, I always kind of feel like I'm getting a little bit of a lecture whenever I have the Temperance card because, well, Sagittarius is ruled by the 9th house. And the 9th house is like the house of education, higher learning, things like that. So, what this card is basically saying is to, something about balance, creating balance. Balance creates calm, and calm can create balance. So even though you know, you and your person may be very different, you can make a potent combination is basically what this is saying. Like I'm seeing like a martini. Okay. If you guys watch Grace and Frankie, I love that show. There's a new season on Netflix. Anyways, she's always, Grace has always got a martini in her hand. So that's what I'm really being drawn to, because in the traditional tarot, you know, it's an angel, and she's got 2 cups, and she's pouring them into each other. So I feel like you guys are making a cocktail, or would need to, in order to progress the connection forward. like your person would need to feel that that's going to happen. You guys mix well together in order to make this offer, okay? So, yeah. So yeah, in the traditional tarot, she's got vodka over here, and she's got vermouth over here, and I guess you guys can share the olive, because I guess martinis come with olives. But basically, seriously though, the Temperance is, you know, a card that is mostly like, this is the card of movement in the unseen, okay? So things are happening behind the scenes. Things are in your vibrational escrow that you don't know about. We're always manifesting all the time, whether we want to realize it or not, and things are happening in the unseen. So if some of you are, you know, trying to manifest this person, or you're just thinking about them a lot, I hope you're thinking positive things, because that's what's likely to get pushed out, or what you're likely to experience from them, right? And likewise, you know, for them, they could be, you know, manifesting you. But this is basically saying that things are, there is movement. If it looks like nothing's happening in this connection, there actually is movement in this connection. It's happening in the unseen. And your guardian angel is on the job here as well, okay? I feel like this is divinely guided. Somebody's guardian angel, it has, is helping her to stay up so she doesn't fall over, basically, okay? Helping the connection. So I feel really inclined to just go with it that, you know, this card is saying that contentment is yours, or it's going to be yours. You know, this contentment is right in front of you, or it soon will be right in front of you. Because I did recently read, you know, something about it's better to strive for consistent contentment than to strive for happiness, because happiness can go up and down, whereas the Temperance means like, yeah, Temperance does mean like a lack of surprises, but it's also like a warm feeling surrounding that fact. It's like you don't need any surprises. And I think I talked about this in Gemini's May Love and Money outcome reading. That's over on my other channel, Soulmates Tarot-scope. So if you have strong Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with someone like that, go check it out, because it's basically like, this is a card that talks about, you know, the things that you don't appreciate as a kid, you really relish as an adult. So this is like the nap card, right? So as a kid, you didn't want to take a nap, but as an adult, you can't wait to take a nap. Like, you love naps. Most adults I know love naps. So it's like saying that something doesn't have to be dramatic to be good. And I feel like, obviously these are, what do you call it? It's like scenarios or issues or potential issues in the connection for Spirit to be bringing it up. Maybe it'll be tied together as we go on. I like it to be like cut and dry, you know. That's why I've started to like sit with the cards more often, like pre-shuffle and sit with them, because then I can like give you a more cohesive sort of reading, as opposed to like, you know, just off the cuff reading, which those are fun too. When I get in the mood, I'll still do those once in a while. But I feel like those are more like, I'm focused on the entertainment value and just like the performance of it. Whereas with this, I am actually sitting with the cards and getting messages more so. And I feel like, but in this one, it's kind of challenging, because again, mixed signals. Okay. I don't know if you guys are doing this. Your person's accusing you of giving them mixed signals. Or maybe this is the confusion or the lack of, you know, directness in the reading right now is due to you, but it could be due to them as well. Either way, I am seeing contentment for you guys. So I mean, and Spirit just wanted to let you know that, you know, contentment is better than happiness in a sense, because it is more balanced and it is a warm feeling. And this is a card that reminds me too of the Four of Wands in that sense, because the Four of Wands is a card that, yeah, it's a card of celebration and homecoming, but it's also a card of taking refuge within one another, like taking refuge, being at peace and at home with one another, not needing to do anything big, just like enjoying like everything about everyday life with one another. It's like a very homey, sort of warm sort of card, a very cozy card, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here with the Temperance right now. So yeah, I'm also getting it's a sense that you guys could be moving in together. Speaking of the Four of Wands, got some apartment buildings in the back. Yeah, you guys could be moving in together, I feel. Maybe you already do live together. You're wanting to go to the next level. Like, I'm done living with you. I want that ring now. Like, I want a proposal. I don't know for some, but others of you, that could be the offer. Also could be changes at home, regardless, like making a home that feels cozy, like a cozy sanctuary. And either way, just overall, I feel like this card is telling you that this is the quiet after the storm. So whatever has happened in this connection that's got, you know, one or both of you feeling a little bit, I'm not even really getting like a conflict really, but just like off balance, or bottom line though, I feel like you guys are each other's quiet in the storm. You guys each other's port in the storm is basically what. And I think that bodes well for receiving an offer. So with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So how can we say that the Ten of Cups is anything but great? That the Temperance is anything but great? What is this Eight of Pentacles doing here, Spirit? You know, it might just be that this connection becomes such a satisfying connection. I do see an offer. Let me just get that out of the way. I know, like, for the most part, not for everybody, but I do see an offer. We'll get into that a little bit more later. But I'm saying that once you guys progress the connection, or when you're living together, or just the relationship as it progresses, I feel that, you know, it might be such a satisfying situation that one of you loses your motivation or your ambitions, okay? So it could be that somebody's lost, they're not putting in the work in the connection, whether it's you or your person. There's this feeling that maybe this person has stopped putting work into the connection, or that this will happen in the future. Like, you guys, this person makes an offer and then they stop putting work in the connection because they get too comfortable. That happens. You know, tasks and work can start falling by the wayside. So this is just like a card that's saying that somebody here either is or will be needing to just really think about what they need to do in the connection to, like, think and act more carefully in the future, instead of like slacking off here. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? This reminds me of Everybody Loves Raymond. Remember that show? I used to love that show. Anyways, the wife's name's Deborah, okay? And she had a little particular ways of doing everything. She was pretty particular. And then Raymond would come in and he would do the same thing, or she'd have him do it and he would mess it up, and then she would have to fix it, okay? So that's a scenario for some. And then also I'm getting that they would go back, they would go back and forth. They would go back and forth as to whose fault was what, and Raymond would act like he was the one who knew it all. He knew the right way to do things. And, you know, he would brag about, oh, I'm the one that knows the right way to do things, and mansplain and stuff to her. And then she'd just kind of like roll her eyes because, of course, he's ridiculous. If you ever watch the show, then you know. But something about that, too. And, you know, Sagittarius can be a bit of a know-it-all, like they're the only ones that know the right way to do things. I'm a Sag Sun, I can say that. I know that. But regardless of your sign, this is the energy. So it could be you. This could be in your future. I feel like Spirit is talking to us as if you guys already live together, you're already a couple. Like, this is the offer's already been made, or the offer's already coming. Like, this is kind of, they're talking to us like this has happened. All right, this is what's in your future, I feel. Maybe you've already seen glimpses of this, like you've already experienced this with this person. You can, if that's the case, expect to experience these type of scenarios more. But basically, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by how loud that air conditioner is, but I have no choice but to have it on because it's really humid and I cannot with the humidity. So sorry guys, I know it's loud. I do have closed captionings on all of my videos, so feel free to turn off the volume and put your closed captionings on and read the video instead if it's bothering you. But if I sound like I'm having a hard time focusing, that's one of the reasons right there. But we're almost through it, so bear with me, please. So I guess my whole point with that Everybody Loves Raymond thing is just basically like, this is what the Eight of Pentacles is talking about, is that someone that might think that their way is the only right way to do it. I get this with the Virgo energy a lot too. And people who are born in the year of the rooster, I've noticed that as well. Let me think of some other people. Scorpio moons are like that. Sometimes Taurus is too. Okay, I'll stop. But anyways, their way is the only right way of doing something. Right? Somebody here is going to have that issue, and then that's going to be a little bit of friction there that you guys have to navigate around. But there's always stuff like that when you're in a relationship with someone. The good news is this is telling us that you guys are going to be in a relationship with one another. So in case you aren't now, or you want like more of a relationship, then this is an indication that you're going to have that. But either way, there are things that you guys will need to iron out. And at the end of the day, I do think that yeah, I do think that at least a couple of my group threes might decide that you and your person want different things, or that maybe that they're not good enough for you. So when this person says that they have some sort of like confusion about the connection with the mixed signals and you're too good for me, there might be a reason that they're saying that. You know, how does the saying go? When somebody tells you who they are, believe them, okay? Now, from a law of assumption standpoint, you guys know I'm into that too, they have a different take on that. And that take is basically that, you know, whatever anybody says or does to you is a result of something that you have thought, believed, or felt within yourself, whether consciously or unconsciously. And therefore, it can be changed by changing your, you know, changing how you think about it. But somebody here has thought that this person was not good enough for them or would disappoint them. And that's the track that some of you are on, just letting you know. So you might want to rewrite that, script that, use some sort of techniques, affirmation, revise, because that's what some of the track that some of you are on, which is maybe like this person's fears are going to come true. You are going to get to know them better, or, you know, you guys are going to work on the connection, and then you really are going to find out that you want different things, or that maybe that they really aren't good enough for you. And when I say that, I'm saying Barbara Streisand in The Mirror Has Two Faces, when she finally gets to date with what's his name? Pierce Brosnan. She has a crush on him the whole time, the whole movie, and she finally gets a date with him, and as they're making out, he says something that makes her get up and leave, and I don't remember what he said. But anyways, yeah, she gets up to leave, and as she's leaving, she tells him, "You're not good enough for me," and walks out. So, whereas the whole movie, he was like, you know, a heartthrob, and her crush, she really like. Bottom line, I feel like this is a scenario for some of you. You're going to decide this person's not good enough for you. But more generally, though, overall, I feel like, you know, you're not going to be settling anymore. This is good, actually, because some of you have settled, and some of you are not going to be settling anymore. And you're not going to be putting up with things that are beneath you, and you're not going to be putting up with people or things that aren't serving you, nor should you, right? So this is where, I guess this is where we come back full circle to release your ex. You could be releasing this person once you guys work on the connection for a while. I see like an offer being made, being together, but also the potential for releasing this person as well for some of you, that because you're going to feel like this person cannot live up to your standards. And it's good to have standards, right? So it just feels like you're not settling anymore, and that you know your worth, and that your person will just have to rise to the occasion. And I think for many of you, they will rise to the occasion, because these are two very positive cards, and this is the only sort of negative card, along with these messages, which are a little bit questionable, but and this card here. So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I think for many of you, they will rise to the occasion. But I feel like if I'm telling you that it's likely that this person is not putting in the work on the connection, and they've never put in the work on the connection, or, you know, it's like, even if they give you this offer, even though I see this love between the two of you and the real willingness on both parts to work on it, there is a pretty good chance for some, not all, that this person will fall back into old ways, and prove themselves right, that you really are too good for them. But for those of you that that's not the case, and this person actually does rise to the occasion, you guys are actually able to use this temperance energy to balance things out and to have harmony in the connection, and do some of the things that the temperance talked about, you know, like making peace of mind and creating balance within the connection. You know, it does take two to tango, though. And so, but I feel like in time with the temperance, for some of you, like, this very well could be the person that you end up with. But it is going to be like a balancing act, and I would pray on it, because like I said, I was guided to talk about your guardian angel with regard to this connection. I think your guardian angel is helping you through and navigate this too. I guess it just depends on how badly you want it, okay? And what you're willing, like, to do in terms of manifesting this. Others of you, it's just going to kind of happen naturally in time, you know, with balance, and with both of you guys being willing to do your parts in the connection. It will naturally develop into something to where you're getting this offer, and to where it's that 10 of Cups energy. We've got this here, the Rekindle card, and Old Flame Returns. We got that for Group 2, so if you're at all drawn to Group 2, maybe watch that. I don't think it's very similar, but honestly, I can't recall at this time. You know, just take what resonates, forget what doesn't. Choose another group if this isn't resonating, or check out the playlist linked down below for a different reading. But bottom line here, somebody from your past is returning, and Old Flame Returns. Yeah, so that's that. And in terms of, like, for those of you that this person is coming back, for some of you, they are coming, or rather, they are going to make you a solid offer. For some. and the cards that we got for that, and I tried to get you guys a direct answer, but I wasn't able to get like an exact time. So this is what we got. We've got don't stop, if you believe, and get more information. Yeah, you guys need to get more information on this person. They might not be all of that in a bag of chips. Like you might, like, just like to use that reference that I already used, like Barbara Streisand's character, the whole movie, she's got a crush on this guy and they're friends, right? I think he actually married her sister or something. But anyway, this whole time, like, she knows him from a friend standpoint, but then as she starts dating him, like it comes like real quick after just like one date, and talking to him as a potential partner versus as a friend, that this person is not the right person for me. Like, I am better than this person. What am I doing? I can't believe it. Like, I thought this person was something. What? No. This is, he's a nice guy, whatever, but I can do better than this. This is what it's saying coming out on that Eight of Pentacles in reverse too. Get more information. You're aligning with the version of this person who might not be what you're looking for. But in terms of like getting this offer, yeah, don't stop, and if you believe. So it's like, I do feel like some of you guys are, you know, manifesting this person in or doing something in the connection to try to get the offer. So take it how it resonates. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And if you believe that you can receive this offer, you will. So it's more like you have to do something for this. It's not like it's just gonna, I guess it's not gonna fall in your lap, huh? And then I wanted to get timing, so and this doesn't give us a time frame. I went ahead and pulled you guys another card. We've got the Ace of Swords. So when, for those that will receive an offer, and for those who will keep applying themselves until they do receive an offer, and those are able to make this happen, we've got the Ace of Swords. So with the, what am I seeing with all three of these cards, or four of these cards, basically? So for a few of you, to sum it up, for a few of you, it could be as soon as 1 month or summertime with the Ace of Swords. So if, you know, don't stop. If you're like a bloodhound on a trail and you got this, you know, you got this. But keep doing you, keep staying like in your lane in terms of being balanced, and stuff like that. Taking care of you, just because this person's not healthy. And for some of you, I'm really not getting a healthy energy from them, whether physically or something else, but like they're not taking care of themselves. But you keep taking care of yourself. You stay in a high vibration. Maybe you can help this person shift in time, but that's not really your job. I digress. Bottom line, for a few of you, it could be as soon as 1 month or summer, and for others of you, we're looking at late fall or winter time. Okay. So I don't know how to sum it up any more than that, guys. I want to get you an outcome card. I mean, I know that somebody had complained to me about a reading that they got, and that they had felt betrayed because, you know, they asked the reader about their health, which the reader was super generous just to even answer that question, because that's a taboo question, and most of us don't feel comfortable, you know, giving readings on like health and legalities and stuff like that. Nobody wants to get sued, and it's just not, it's just usually not done. But this reader indulged them and answered the question. And then the chick was actually complaining about the reader, like this reader was so unscrupulous and so bad. And it's like, why is this person unscrupulous and bad? Oh, well, they told me I was going to get sick in December. Okay, and I did get sick in December, so they were right. But it was COVID, and they didn't say it was COVID. Like, are you fucking serious? What? Do you know how amazing it is that we can get any information? These are inanimate objects. They're pieces of paper with pictures on there. And like, oftentimes we're like so accurate or resonating with so many people so often that it's like, just, we're all taking it for granted now, like it ain't a big deal, but it really is. It's still freaking incredible and amazing. Just saying. I am just saying. Don't be like that lady. I don't know why I was bringing it up, but for group 3, what is the outcome that Spirit wants? Spirit, can we get some clarification? I'm a little annoyed. I prefer like a cut and dry. Some readings really are just like read themselves, but this one, I guess it was pretty clear. It told you what you need to hear. I'm just not happy with what it's telling you. For some of you, I'm feeling like I want this person to take better care of themselves, and I want them to put in the work that that they should be putting in on the connection. But some of you, you know, we're talking down the line after the offer is made. Once you're married or living together, then we're seeing this like everybody loves Raymond, Deborah sort of dynamic playing off in the connection, which, you know, isn't the worst dynamic that could ever be. But I guess where I get concerned is, you know, what I had said before, that that for some of you, maybe this person's not going to put in, you know, enough effort. And yeah, and then it seems like it's you having to do something. But, you know, in order to manifest somebody, you don't necessarily have to like target them. Just taking care of yourself and knowing your worth and like validating that you can have the person that you want, and you can, because you can. None of this stuff is frou-frou lala. This is science, guys. This is reality. This is like written about in science journals and stuff. This is no joke. Like, but my point is, you know, like, if you love and value yourself and you believe that you can have like the love that you deserve, and people can rise up to meet you where you're at, and that this person is that person, I absolutely believe that they can be for you if that's what you want, right? Group 3, let's get you an outcome card, the big message from Spirit that Spirit wants you to know about the whole reading here. Oh, this one's popping up. What about Page of Cups? So yeah, you're going to get that offer. I see changes. I see some little offer, an affectionate text message, something along those lines. I feel like this is going to be an adventure, to say the very least, okay? Some of you are going to release this person. If that's the case, Spirit's saying you're bringing in somebody new, like you won't be single for long. There's going to be new love here. Others of you, the ones that continue on with this connection, we're definitely seeing contact. We're seeing it feeling like new. We're seeing tenderness between the two of you. It's like, just definitely like sincere feelings between the two of you. It's not like hook up and chill sort of energy at all with this. This is more like mushy text messages and like it being very like sweet and cute and like infatuation and kindness and long phone calls or things like that. Just like really spending time together. And yeah, it's not giving me that sort of hookup kind of vibe, like you guys rekindle and that's it, hit it and quit it or nothing. I don't feel like that. I feel like for those this is resonating with, you're going to receive an offer from this person. It's going to be mushy and tender and sweet, and it's going to feel like it's new. But it's also early stages, right, with that Page of Cups energy. So it's really nice. It's like a new romance, or it's going to feel that way. But I also guess, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be like an adventure. I don't know. That's the best way I can say it, guys. So this is what we've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful, and I'll talk to you next time.